Good morning and welcome to Wednesday and the approach to Santorini. Here is what's coming up. Beautiful Santorini. Okay, so I've popped to the buffet for a quick bit of food. It is still early, late for breakfast, but it's still early compared to when we're getting off in 2 hours. It's just coming up to 11 a.m. We are sat in the buffet right at the aft, so we've got the lovely wake there. It's a little bit cloudy, but it's supposed to be an improving picture as the days goes on, and it is quite warm outside compared to yesterday. And let's take a look at the food. I've got a little bit of a cooked breakfast today. I was wanting to get some fried eggs, but the queue for the eggs and omelette station was a little bit too long, so I've settled with some scrambled eggs. That'll do me for now. Joanne's been up early and she's already been to taste, but you were a little bit underwhelmed.
To say the least.
You had to wait for a little while and you had to ask a couple of times for milk, is that right?
Yes, 20 minutes to get some milk and then 20 minutes to get my breakfast.
To be fair, it does take a while to milk a cow on a ship. Okay guys, so it's about 5 to 12, we're about an hour before we're due to drop tender, and we have just reached the beginning of Amudi Bay and we're just passing Ia. Take a look at this. It's pretty stunning, right? We're going to be jumping off soon and cannot wait to see Ia again, and those rocks of Amudi just look beautiful. I really hope the camera can pick it out because the sun is in front of us, but those red rocks are just gorgeous. If you can make it out, that is the legendary cable car in action. It costs €6 one way if you want to take the cable car, or you can ride a donkey. Not sure that's my thing or whether that's really fair. Or you can walk up the 587 steps. Trust me, it is hard work because I've done it before and I would not recommend it and I would not do it again. Hey, 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 it's tender time. Thank you. Wobbly. So we're sitting comfortably on the tender with Breakaway behind us. We're not using one of the ship's lifeboats. Start again. We're not using one of the ship's lifeboats. We're using a chartered boat by the looks of things because we've got a nice open air boat. And hopefully in not too much longer we'll be underway. It is 1:25, so I kind of plan to be at the top off the cable car by 2 o'clock, so we're not doing too badly so far. It does look beautiful. Beautiful backdrop for a beautiful ship. We are in the line for the cable car, which if the lady trying to sell tickets to the speedboat over to Ia was correct, could take 90 minutes, but we'll see. I'm sure it'll be quite fast moving. So it's taken a while, but we're getting closer to the front of the queue. If you look just how big the queue is, it goes on and on and on and on and on, and you probably can't even see the end of it. But we're going to be glad to get on, aren't we? We almost got the speedboat, but it was 30 euros. I misheard, thought it was 20, and I thought that was kind of worth it, but yeah, 30 euros, just a little bit too much. It included the speedboat to Ia and then the bus back to Fira, but even so. So yeah, we're just at the entrance. I'm sure there's more of a windy queue to go to get there, but we're closer than we were. We're nearly there. Okay, it's very noisy. We're in the heart of the cable car area. We finally got in. There's the great big wheel. And let me show you the queue of people. We're all waiting for the cable car, and then you will see it as it comes down now. There's a bank of 6 cable cars. We'll be at the bottom one, so that's nice. We'll have the best views going up. And there they all are. Let's dive on in. Missed wandering around the Greek little narrow cobbled streets. Beautiful Santorini. Mykonos is nice as well for that, wandering around the paved streets. It's all the typical tourist shops either side. Hoping we'll escape the crowd shortly and we can get on the main road. Not sure about doing E at the moment, so we're going to wander down in the direction of the bus station, and we can always decide what to do, because we can either wander around the streets here or we can go to E. It would be quite nice, but it just depends how much queuing we've got to do again, because I'm kind of done with queuing for one day. That was quite the adventure getting off. It's with a 1 p.m. arrival and tender process start time, it is just gone 2:15 now, so if we need to allow another hour and a quarter to an hour and a half to get back on again, then it could be a bit of a rush, so we'll see. Before we think about Ia, Fira is just beautiful. So we've decided to risk it and come to Ia. We've got about an hour to explore and then go back to the ship. That should give us plenty of time to get back on board once we've queued up for the cable car. So here is beautiful Ia. This is one of the many highly popular photographed places in Santorini, and judging by the look of this, I'm sure you can imagine why. This is perhaps the most famous backdrop of Ia, Santorini. So we have done our little wandering around Ia. We've managed to catch all 3 of the domes, which is great. We've had a few photos taken in front of them. We've taken some shots of the caldera, and we've caught this cute church to my left. If I swing around, you'll see it again. Lovely blue dome on top. everybody's standing around having their photos taken in front of it as well. It's quite the busy spot here at the moment. It's been a fleeting visit, but I think Joanne would agree with me that we've achieved what we set out to do, really, haven't we? Oh, and there's the cheeky bell tower up there. So I'm just gonna, can you just watch that for me a second? Because I'm just gonna walk with the camera and that, and I'm just gonna take a.
What, the way down?
No, I'm just coming back. I'm just gonna walk with the camera.
Huh?
Let's see if I can frame this behind me. There we are. And the bell tower. Beautiful, beautiful church. What a stunning day. After the cloud of yesterday, I was beginning to think the sun was going to never make an appearance, but yeah, it really has done with full force. So we are back at the entrance to the cable car to go back down to the ship, and we just need to wait for a little bit of passing traffic. So our ride was here and we were ready to head back down in the cable car to the ship, and the views were no less breathtaking than on the way up. So what a wonderful day that was in Santorini, in Fira, and yeah, we got back on the ship and we hadn't eaten since breakfast. I mean, I had late breakfast, but neither of us had eaten since breakfast. So the plan was to go to the restaurant tonight so that we were back out ready for the sunset. But we got back on the ship and we just couldn't wait, so we went to the buffet and we absolutely pigged out, and unfortunately the battery died, so I didn't get a chance to film it, but it's not quite like filming the main dining room food, so you didn't really miss a great deal. Just know that I did have 3 desserts. I wouldn't want to let you down like that. Okay guys, we will end out day 3 and Wednesday right there. Join me tomorrow where we'll be in Mykonos. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, then please do give me a like. Get involved by dropping your comments below, and please do consider subscribing to the channel to help me bring you new content. Thanks again for watching guys. Good night.